Hey everyone, Souther here. Okay, Sydney International Speedway. So people have been asking me questions. I don't know the answers to these questions, but I'm going to ask the questions. The first race meeting for the 25-26 season is scheduled for the 11th of November. There's been no advertising, no promotion, which is what promoters do. There's been no promotion at all about this meeting coming up. Nothing about ticket pricing, so we don't know how much the tickets are. We don't know whether kids are getting in for free. We don't know how much it is for a pit pass. And none of that has been released. So there's a lot of questions still to be asked about what's happening on the 11th of October. There's no program, so we don't know what categories are running. They said that sprint cars will be running, but what sprint cars? It must be a breakaway group because New South Wales sprint cars aren't running, or said they aren't running. So what is running? And if there are some sprint cars, how many is there going to be? Is it going to be 20 cars to make a field up to make it a show, or is it going to be 5? So yeah, that's a question. So what's happening with the 11th of November is a big question because that's the date they announce. Now there's no calendar for the 25-26 season yet either. All we've been told is trust the process. We keep getting told trust the process. I think some of you people who are supporting this team need to start asking some questions about trusting the process. There was a recent court listing. The court listing number, if you want to look it up, is 2025/00330609. It's Boston Machinery Rental Proprietary Limited versus Yvonne Boldy in her capacity as the trustee for Sydney International Speedway. So the Sydney International Speedway trustee holds an ABN. The Sydney International Speedway Proprietary Limited does not hold an ABN. So the Sydney International Speedway Proprietary Limited isn't running the track. It's the trustee, which Yvonne Boldy is the trustee of. And there's a court action against her from that company I just mentioned. And I believe there's another court listing coming in the next few days. I will put a screenshot up of the court listing that's happening. So yeah, I think that I want to know what excuses are going to be used when the 11th of October doesn't go ahead. I know what they're going to be. I know what the excuses are going to be. Another question that needs to be asked. The late model guys asked Mitch Biner about the insurance on the track, which is a reasonable question for a category to ask about. And they asked him who held the insurance for the track and for the racing, and he would not answer the question. So whether he could or he just wouldn't, I don't know. But anyway, I think it's time that we stopped trusting the process. Cheers.